Okay, G. Let's do some yogas. Alright, no miss. Alright, Sunday, another Sunday. At least do once a week at least. If you can do a few times a week. It'll help balance your body, mind, and your deeper self. Yeah. So sit straight, back straight, breathe in deeply. Deep breath in. As you exhale, say Ah, Uma, Om. So from your sacrum area, middle and up through the nose. Yeah, 3 times. Ah, Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Right, thanks again. पुनः धन्यवाद साथ देने के लिए. Now, as usual, we start from exercise first. Okay, as I keep repeating, saying, if you exercise and are healthy, then everything else is a possibility. Otherwise, it's very difficult to really go something deeper. The deep aspects of your body requires first your body to be healthy. All right, so Chakrasana, simple things, rhythmic and being mindful. Okay, so I keep talking so that you are keep your mind with what we are doing. All right, so Paschimottanasana, lift your hands, touch your feet, open your legs. Okay, right side, let the blood flow both sides, and then pull your legs in. Now support your back and move your ankles. Okay, see, ankles and wrists. Okay, we utilize a lot. Wrists, your most of the work that we do sitting these days requires wrists. So exercise for wrist. Same with ankles. You are standing on your ankles whole day, walking around. Okay, so you need to exercise them, otherwise they become stiff. So a lot of problems people have with either ankle or wrists in their life. Okay, so make sure do these exercises. Now put your right ankle over your left knee. Push your right knee to the floor and push it right all the way. Then bring it up to your nostril and then hold in your hand and like a cradle move. Okay, so these exercises are now centered on your energy chakras actually. So this is for Muladhara. Life is like, it's a duality at every stage, in every aspect. There is sun, there is moon, there is dark, there is light, there is good, there is bad. There are good people, there are bad people. You can't avoid. It is created in that manner. Otherwise, actually, creation wouldn't happen because everything started from nothingness. And we don't know how it started and how it forever will be and was. But in the creation itself, it was expression of the Creator. And the challenge then becomes understanding the two aspects. Once all that is, and the other that is the expressed form. The expressed form is actually perceived by our senses, and the senses are part and parcel of this whole, I guess, stage that is set from the nothingness, the creator itself expressing itself in all forms, planetary systems, the multiverses, plus, say, for example, on Earth itself, the creation that is there. Their expressions, because they're in existence and they require perception via your senses, it expresses duality in it. So the duality of the first chakra, the Mooladhara, is that it's a source. The whole energy center is there, but to completely merge within is not a random process. It requires being there in your true nature that you are, but which is camouflaged by the reasons why the whole creation happened. And in that particular way, the person you are, or me, we are not just this person now as only only single expression, but are cumulative effects of the creation itself. So which means basically you carry impressions with you at a subtle body level, like there's a DNA which physical attributes in it to express as a physical form, this body that we are. There is a subtle DNA or the impressions that are there, and by randomness, or by the nature of our life, the reality that it expresses will actually just follow that. If you want to go to the true self that you are, it requires effort. Okay, so the creation, the source is there, but by the randomness of it, what we express itself is a very, very reptilian self, which is very reactive, reflective, and ends up usually in fear. And fear being the source of every other thing, like anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, ill will, negativities, all that happens. So you see how that energy chakra works. If you are not, one thing, you don't have the knowledge, you have no really any hope of doing anything, knowledge, then you have to do some practice to actually become aligned to be able to express itself. And the second one, like this, is Chakriyasana. It's called butterfly. So the next one is called Swadhisthana. Swadhisthana is again on top of the reactive, the survival mode, to more, say, reproductive. So creation automatically randomly gives you the option to keep procreating. That's one of the functions of being in reality, in a physical being form. And with that, there is then addictions like food and everything else. Every senses can be limited. But on the other side of that coin is, if you are to able to go beyond the superficiality of your senses, then you, and which all of us actually only live on only 10% anyway. But if you are to the depth, then the peace, harmony, happiness, joy, all will just be there. Again, you have to work on it. Now, third one is called Manipura, set at the belly button. So when I'm doing this exercise and we do this exercise, we are actually pressing onto the belly button and at the same time reminding, this is where the identification of the ego self is, which helps us in our life to achieve things and gives identity, individuality, and it's important and very helpful as we grow. But then this is what it is, actually causes a lot of problems, say, after 30 years of our life. That becomes the bullying, the self-centeredness, the selfishness, the constraints, that it's all me. You close your relationship with the world and everyone and everything, and you totally become constipated in yourself, literally and in other sense, socially as well. So that's the other aspect of it, and it expresses a lots of physical illness in ourselves, because the head on top of genes is called epigenetics, and epigenetics is which causes disease, and thoughts, our thinking, our nature of how we live is a huge epigenetic component. So many of our diseases that expresses are actually reflections of these negative thoughts we have, and I've already talked about the lower chakras. So food we eat, the nature of our perception of senses, addictions, and then the thoughts themselves, they affect our genes through this epigenetic link, and then you get disease by 50-60 years of age. Okay, so it's all not randomness. If you don't really take responsibility of being a human being, which gives you the intelligence as opposed to all other creation, then there is a big punishment to it as well, if you're not going to actually utilize being a human intelligence that they have. Okay, the next one is Anahat at the heart level. So fourth chakra is actually in the middle, 3 down, 3 up. At the heart level, you start living as a human, truly human being, where you are meant to be fulfilling the inner self that is actually every human being in it we all have, which is expression of kindness, goodness, service, love, care, share, generosity. This has to start expressing itself, not only in a manner of actually as a transaction, that I'll do this much because I'm supposed to be do this, that's intellectual, but at a very emotional level you have to start living with it, like it has to come from the heart. You care for your neighbors, other animals, your family, your workmates. It is a different thing from doing intellectually. Okay, that is better than not doing anything, but it's only in a thought process, so it helps you with your state of being at a physical level. But to transmigrate or move to another level of being a human, it has to be an emotional component, so the heart. The next one is at the throat level. It's called Vishuddhi. V means complete, Shuddhi means cleanliness, and this act is what is the most probably important aspect of something, a method that we can utilize to move from third dimension to fourth dimension, from ego self to loving self, from selfish to being a generous self, from just self-centered to be a worldly person, caring about everyone, everything. So this is breathing exercises, and we'll do it later. Then the one at the tika, where I put ajna and above, they are something which is you have to feel for yourself. You have to work on yourself. Then you go through from being doing something to being merging with something to being someone which is just the person, that there is no actually ritual even required. You just be that state at the highest level. Okay, so the whole activity that we are doing as part of yoga is actually climbing this scale, basically. All right. Right. So, as I mentioned, wrist exercises to pull up and down, move, shoulders at the same time, back. Now, Padmasana. So, sitting in this position, practicing for breathing exercise is very important. The muscles of your tummy needs to become slowly stronger. Then only you can do properly breathing. And explain. Okay. why breath is so important. Push now your back muscles, triceps. Move your leg right, left, and lie down. Push your legs up horizontally and then down, up again, come down, up again. All right, and then open. Both sides. Push up, up, and then all the way. Move. All the way. Halas. Push all the way back. One more time. Sarvangasana. Shoulder extend. Matrishasana. So lift your pelvic area up, push, push. And then Chakrasana. Lift up. Support your back. And called Makarasana. Move legs together, knees together. Twist your spine, very important in that regards for your brain health. One of the most important things from yogic exercises are your movement of your spine. Called Meduban. Okay, so now Navasana, come up, pull all the way, sit. Called Gomukhasana, sitting on your right ankle, left knee over right knee. Twist your body, push your left hand from the top back, and then hold. Now right elbow over left knee, twist your body, push up, and press. Now sit. While you're resting, do some ground exercise. So whenever you get opportunity, walk on ground. Okay, so be grass, be water. Grounding is very important. Okay, so it reduces the inflammation, low grade inflammation that always happens in our body because of eating wrong kinds of food, especially packed refined foods. All these things, they cause inflammation inside us. So walking bare feet is very helpful. Okay, so pressing, like tapping, these exercises are very helpful. So have a habit of doing this thing. And that's how massage helps. Okay, body. So opens the blood vessels, blood flow. And the same thing you do with the palms. Okay, millions of receptors on your hands and your soles and feet. Pressing on them, clapping. Okay, so everything is about what you do, either in your action form or in your thought processes, is what you get back. So if you're clapping for someone, it's appreciation. The act of it produces lots of good hormones in your body. So the goodness happens to you. Same way, if you are angry or you are swearing at people, that might hurt or not hurt other people. Usually it does hurt other people. But that's less of an impact than that negativity that produces chemicals in your body. Cortisols, epinephrine, all other kind of vasoconstrictors, other hormones that causes autoimmune diseases and other things in our body. So be careful. The duality of it, as how I started the session today, makes us feel that everything happens to us from outside. The truth is that everything is just reflection of the state that we are in. So whatever we do, we have to take responsibility. And human beings, because they have the freedom, they forget about this thing. The ego self only can survive by blaming. So you blame every situation outside, someone there, here, car, your family, your friends, or anyone and everyone, because that's how your ego survives. But that's the trap. That's called Maya, illusion. You are trapped into it, and it not only keeps you a slave to your mind, but it actually causes lots of diseases in your body too. So it's a total destruction. There's no benefit to it. It's actually ego which is just laughing on at the cost of you, and you think that's who you are. It's a sad state actually. All of us live in that way actually. But by being knowledgeable and doing something about it, then slowly you start learning that you are not that actually. You are being camouflaged. So once you learn this activity of understanding, so clapping, generosity, doing good actually brings good. It applies in every aspect of what we do in our life. So everything is basically a reflection of ourselves. That's why we are the co-creators of anything and everything that we have, good or bad. Because the creation power that the Creator has given is within us. And how we actually utilize is the freedom that we are given. So press the radial artery. Okay, that's it. Then do this. So your thumb hits the top of your shoulder. Change side, left side. And then thumb onto the left shoulder this time. Now use the fingers, the palms of it, massage your head, sides of your head, back of your head, your neck, upper neck, your rims up of your eyes, the cheek, the chin, the upper chest. Okay, just tapping. Most of the stress sits around these areas, so just gentle habit of tapping distangles, this strain that puts on. We are all stuck in everyday activity. Right. Now close, make a fist, put on the right armpit, breathe in through your left nostril, out to the right. Do the opposite. Now rub the sides of your hands as you breathe in and out. Now rub palms and breathe in and hold the breath. Now breathe out, clap, and try to breathe out and hold. Do again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Hold. One more time. In and out. In and hold. Out and hold. Now, face the floor. You can do either the plank or you can do push-ups. Let's try to do 100 of them. Okay, push your hands upwards, legs down, looks like a Superman. Push, pull. Rest your chin on your thumb. Bring your ankles towards your bum. Push. Lift up. Right side. Put your ankle on the right side. Change side. Sarapasana, snake pose. Bind your hands, legs together. Move your body side to side. One more time. Hands by side, lift your legs up. Push. Open the legs. Move in and out. Outside in. Hold your ankles as you breathe out. Push up. Go side to side. Lift your right ankle. Hold with your left leg. Change side. And then balance yourself up. Right side, do the same to the left. Just be on one knee, right knee. Push. Extend your right hand. Step on the left knee now. Push. Now stretch yourself. Change side. Like a camel on your fours. Breathe in and out. Push your tummy in. Move your coming clockwise, chin side, in and out, in and out, in, out, in. Balakasana, child pose, stretch, go down, down, touch the floor, hold your breath. Now do a reverse namaste. Okay, on the back, try and touch the floor, go down. Up. Now, on your knees, Sthirasana, push yourself back. Push as far back as you can. On your ankles and then push further back. Back. Sit on your ankle and all the way back. Come up. It's called Vajrasana, sitting in this position. Now we'll do Amantukasana, so your fingertips on your belly button and breathe out, go down. Increase the pressure by using your left hand over right fingers, go down. Up, change side, right hand over left fingers, go down. Fingers along your thighs at the level of your belly button, where kidney and adrenal glands are. Press and go down. Keep sitting in Vajrasana. Open your hands, keep your neck straight, move your eyeballs to the right side. On the left side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Diagonally up, right side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Left side downwards. Left side up. Right side downwards. Horizontal again, right side. Left side. Lengthen the thighs. Look far away, far as possible. Then tip of your nose, far away, far, far. Tip of your nose, far away, far. And tip of your nose, then go clockwise, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Anti-clockwise, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3. Move your neck, go clockwise, 3 times. And then anti-clockwise. Good. Now balance yourself. If you can, on your knees. Sides of your leg. On your tummy. Lie down, lift yourself without using your hands. Lie down, up. Stand. Now, while standing, let's do some exercises while standing. Okay. Open your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. In and out. In, out. In and out. Your hands. Feel the air and space that's around us. Nothing is empty, eh? Feel. Jump. Okay, breathe on. Vrikshasana, like a tree. Stand straight. Focus your mind on your toes. And on one leg. Opposite leg. While you pose, balance yourself. Change side. Right leg, balance. Go down. Anjali Asana. Come up. Hold your ears and then go down and hold. Exercise your knee. Clockwise. Anti-clockwise. Hips. Anti-clockwise. Okay. Now do a gratitude exercise. First one is Chandra Namaskar, which has 3 parts. First part is called Trikona, like a trigonometry. Right hand to the right ankle, looking at your fingers, left on the top. Go down and then bend your knee, come up. Moon its position, its impact on earth and on our body. Express gratitude. Left side, same thing. Bend. Up. And then the ultimate gratitude exercise called Surya Namaskar. Without sun, you can understand there is nothing, no life. There is nothing as darkness. It's absence of sun. At that time, on the other side of earth, that blocks the sun. So when there is absence of light, there is darkness basically. So darkness is nothing as a thing. Okay, so in your life, every time you have to just bring in this metaphorically sun rays, and probably literally too. That's the source, that's the power. That's actually the equation of life. The more you are in tune with, the more the life is actually because of sun. We live at a physical being as well because of the life, the sun, the food that is produced for us. Okay, so express gratitude. Breathe in, 12 steps. Breathe out, push. Breathe in and touch your toes. Push your right leg back. Plank position. Asthangasana, Bhujangasana, Paravatasana. Lift your right leg, followed by the left. Push your left leg in, all the way up. As you breathe out, go up. Now do it from the left side. Breathe in and now push. 1, 2. Breathe out, touch your toes. This time left leg goes down. Plank position. Bhujangasana, Paravatasana. Left and then right. Push your right leg in all the way up. Now second cycle from right side. Breathe in. Now 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. From the left side. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Third cycle from the right side. Breathe in. 1 and now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Third cycle from the left side. Breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Well, now if you can balance yourself on your hands, try and do it. If you can't, don't worry. Just make sure it's a safe area. A bit crowded here too. On your hands. And the last one is headstand. If you can't do headstand, you can do shoulder stand. It will just help let the blood flow downwards from legs. Okay, the last exercise is called Shavasana, or like a dead man position. This one is resting exercise. Now we've done the physical workup now. Okay. Lie down. All right. Okay, lie down. As we lie down, it's not only rest, but it's called active resting. And with Yog Nidra, Nidra means sleep, so we yogic sleep, Yog Nidra. Yoga basically means fusion. This exercise helps you get into your subconscious, which basically 90% of our whatever activities happens is by subconscious. We are not in control. Again, that's the other duality of our life. We think I am in control, but not. So I'll take you through this rest phase using the breath as a connection between your physical body, your subtle body, and to your soul as well, as a means to actually get into your soul or your subconscious part of yourself. Okay, so breathe in deeply through your nostrils. Deep breath, follow the breath all the way through your throat into the lungs. Visualize how some 800,000 alveoli spaces are there, which gives oxygen to the hemoglobin, and the red blood cells take it to the heart, and within 1 minute the whole body is actually circulated. Did you do anything? Not. What's your contribution? Breathing properly, but you don't even breathe properly. That is our problem. So it's called prana, deep breath as it oxygenates the entire body. Now breathe again. Now press on your belly button and breathe out. As you breathe out, visualize the reverse happening. So blood's returning to heart, carrying carbon dioxide, other gases to the lung, and from the lungs, reverse happens as you breathe out. So the breath links these 5 constituents of the creation: the solid earth part, the atmosphere, the sun, the heat, the wind, the water component, the oceans, the space itself, the ether. Through the breath, they not only work on our subconscious level, but they also are constituents of our molecules of this body, atoms and things. As old as the universe is our body constituents as well. Breathe again. The third prana is called saman. As you breathe out, push your attention towards the belly button, upper level. Visualize sun and its impact on the body. The heat, as I said, as long as there is heat, you are alive. Cold is absence of heat. There is nothing like cold. It's like dark is absence of light. The heat drives us. The sun, the glow, the beauty, the saman prana. Breathe again. As you breathe out, put your attention from your belly button area right to the throat. It's called Udan. Udan reflects the fluidity of this body. The core constituents, the water. Like earth is surrounded by ocean, our body has, each cell has 80% water as well. This Sheetal, the cohesion, the electrical impulses passes. The water takes this Amrita, cerebrospinal fluid, which washes your brain. That's why we do these Meruban exercises, flexibility exercises, spinal cord, so you don't get demented as you get older. So you have to move, don't sit. Make sure your back is moving. Okay, back is straight. Then only that water can flow. If you are bent all the time, it's like having a house and trying to do gardening, but there is a kink in the house. There's no water going. Same with your back when you are not straight. Okay. Breathe again. Now as you breathe out, put your attention from the throat area right to the top of your head. Fifth prana is called Vyam. So this reflects the physical attributes of this body. There are 205 bones, muscles, tendons, 40,000 blood vessels, nerves, all the structures, the biology, the chemical, the physiological aspects of this body, the atoms, anus of some molecules of even atoms, the energy self, the DNA, all encompasses in this. And the five upra called Nat Kurma Karikal Dhananjay. So all these are breath work. That's why we'll do breath after this. They are the link, the power source for you to actually evolve. And our activity is only in breathing, and we don't breathe properly. Then 99% of work is actually done subconsciously. So you not only give gratitude to how the body does, but help the body as well by breathing properly. Breathe again. The second subconscious activity beyond us is our digestion as well. Your duty is to put the right food in your mouth, and that again we fail, like our breath. The simple rule is, one, to know the structure of your body. If you are educated and know what system our intestine is, digestion starts in your mouth. The teeth structure is for fruits and vegetables. The very long intestine, 8 meters small bowel, 2 meters large bowel, they are meant for plant-based foods. Animal-based food, carnivores have very small intestine. They don't have to keep food for too long. And we have 38 trillion bacteria. And our good bacteria are dependent on fruits and vegetables, prebiotics, probiotics, postbiotics, these constituents. So it's not about belief ideology. Your senses even refuse you to actually take them in at a very animalistic level, at the duality level of our life. The senses are disgusting when meat is fresh, yeah? Or your eyes don't want to see some animal being killed. So butchery shops are not in front of cows or anywhere, but they cover it, color it, they smell it, make it, perfume it, so that you don't feel the smell, your eyes don't get disgusted, and you are tricked. So it's not your natural thing. Body even doesn't want it. Even when you are cooking, you are mixing with lots of masala and lots of stuff to eat it. So at every stage, even the body is refusing, because your bacteria inside your body, they don't want that. They are conducive for bad bacteria. So understand, okay? So the digestive system, 90% of immune system cells are there. 70% of your good feeling hormones. All these diseases are linked to our population of bacteria in our tummy. So make yourself learn. There's no stage we stop learning, okay? We are totally eating wrong foods. We make sure learn about it. All these sugars, milk, refined foods, ultra processed foods, they are poison for yourself. So don't get carried away by advertisement or on the TV and whatever the prevailing culture seems to be. That's the reason why you have so much of obesity and diseases. So one thing is to sort out these wrong foods you are taking. Two, to do yoga and meditation so that your stress is balanced. Because if there is stress, there is cortisol, there is lots of bad hormones being produced in your body. And they end up putting too much insulin in your body, which is really causing fat deposition and destruction inside you. So take some responsibility, yeah? Breathe in deeply. The third subconscious activity is excretory function. So kidneys on the side, visualize them. There's adrenal glands on top of them. There's ureter, bladder, urethra. The whole flushing system. So if you don't hydrate yourself properly with electrolytes and water, you are really making your kidneys really work very hard. So your contribution is nothing in taking out the toxins. The only help you can do is to make sure you are hydrated. And what about the toxins that we produce by speaking? The gases that we produce, the sweat, the spit, the sneeze. That is also a responsibility to actually make sure you are balancing it. So that's why fire ceremonies should be done. Fire ceremonies puts herbs, this purified butter, ghee. With that, these gases are produced like formaldehyde, which cleanses your environment. And it's a huge gratitude exercise because in whatever little you have, you put into fire, magnifies it thousands of times and shares all around in vapor form, which is inhaled by plants, animals, and humans. What other exercise can be so sincere without any actual returns in it? Breathe again deeply. Bring your attention to your fingertips, your wrist, your ankle, your elbow, your shoulders, back of your neck, down the 33 vertebral columns, all the way behind your knee, ankle, in front of your legs, your kneecap, your thighs, your spine. On the left side is called Ida, right side is called Pingla. There are 36,000 subtle nerves on each side, and they climb along the spinal cord. In the middle called Sushumna, they like a serpentine, and wherever they cross, there is an energy center. So it starts from Muladhara right up to the top called Sahasra. So left side is associated Ida with position of moon. Your right side of brain, the femininity, the Shitalta, cohesion, the intuitive part, the right side. The sun, the fire, the energy, the circadian rhythm, pituitary gland, the hormone production. Your left side of your brain, the objective mind. When you walk, you should be walking when the sun rises. There is a time because the sun has the impact of producing energy in your body. The pineal gland, the thyroid, parathyroid, bone marrow, mada, maja, asti, the antibodies, all these things, your adrenal glands, fight, flight, freeze. You have to move from that reptilian self into limbic mind, emotional aspect, but into prefrontal cortex of the creative mind that you have. That's where you create. But you have to walk yourself into it. It doesn't just happen naturally like that. So you have to learn how to have your vagus nerves to rest, repair, regeneration, creativity, your heart rate, blood pressure, your digestive function, peristalsis, pancreas, gallbladder. All these organs are correlated in an opposite sense. It's all that 90% subconscious activity. So it's all hidden behind. You have to put some effort to actually express it. For some reason, goodness always requires effort, discipline, sacrifice. The negativities of the world doesn't require any modules. You learn like that automatically, but it's very destructive. But it happens just easily. Because that's again the duality. So today's theme was like duality of life, and everywhere it applies in every aspect when I'm talking even. So breathe deeply. Now take your attention to the Muladhara chakra where we started. Come up, Manipur, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipur, Anahat, Vishuddhi, Nashikagra, Trikuti, Sahasra, all the way up. So the physical body, of all that there is, what you can do. Then beyond that is called subtle body, Suksham Sharira. This is line, mind, brain is there, but mind is beyond mind. Mind is actually consciousness with thoughts. So as soon as you remove thoughts, you become your conscious self. And that thought is what actually is the illusion. It makes you feel everything is what you are perceiving, but it's actually That's your perception of it. The true self that you are will create anything and everything if you remove these thoughts which are controlling you. Breathe deeply. Now visualize yourself just watching this body from outside the ceiling of your house. It's just a physical body. The mind can travel and let it travel. Go up to the International Space Station and you can visualize now the earth is spinning and tilting. Very high speed. Position of moon, position of sun, the space between from the International Station, you have that now vision of knowing all those spaces. And the sun holds these 9 planets together and also is actually moving around a star called Sirius. And there are in this galaxy about 300 billion stars like that. Imagine the humongousness of this galaxy. Then there are 3 trillion galaxies like this. So as Rig Ved says, who knows what is there and beyond that. This is something the sages, the Rishi Munis were in their yogic mind, the subtle body, when they move, they could visualize. They've written in the Vedas and we've expanded in Sang Darshan, Mansa Darshan, Yog Darshan, Vedantic Darshan. All these are explained from the Vedas into the books and then Upanishads. Then in different forms they come in Ramayana and Gita. So your duty is to read and understand. Without knowledge, at least our Rishi Munis, they put it down for us to read them and learn, because that's the only way to actually grow yourself, evolve yourself. Not like planets or the event horizon. There's no, everything is just, no, there's no time. It's all now, everything in the moment, no time, space. Or the cosmic horizon, the quantum field or the unified field, or the dual split. Experiment. What is there is an observation. You are a sakshi to it. You are the witness. And that witness is the creation. Together with the creator, you are become the co-creator of everything. So breathe deeply. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Okay, some yoga, the nidra. Okay, so the sleep by default does that if you make sure you follow the rules, which is don't eat after sunset, don't stop the habit of looking at phones and things while sleeping, because it disturbs. Blue light produces serotonin, the evening light, red light produces melatonin, so you can sleep well. And if the sleep is done properly, then you heal yourself. Yoga Nidra, basically, that's what we went through. There's different stages of sleep. So Yoga Nidra helps you get into your subconscious, because subconscious is where the digestion, healing, repair is happening. Okay. Now we'll do the breathing exercise. So as I described, the breath is the link between your physical body to the subtle self, the mental part of who we are. And beyond that, but we can forget about the other. Just first sort out your body and have a physical well-being for yourself. Other things will come later. The Bhastrika. So breathing in and out. So in through the nostril, out through the nostril. As you breathe in, push your belly button out. As you breathe in, push your belly button. Yeah. So as you breathe out, push in, air comes out. Called Agnisar. So you breathe in, breathe out. So as you breathe out, then hold your breath and push your belly button in and out. So breathe in completely in and everything out. Hold your breath and push your belly button in and out, and try how long you can do. In and out, hold, and then push your belly button in and out. Now in through your throat, feel the vibration. Ujjayi Pranayam. Put your chin on your chest, even increase further the vibration. And when you fill the lung up, close your right nostril, breathe out to the left side. Yeah? Roll your tongue, breathe in through the tongue. Out through your nostrils. Purse your lips, in through your lips. So antara all in. So holding called kumbhak, then out called vahibriti, and holding it vahi kumbhak. Okay. So in, out, push your tongue out, all the air out as much as you can. Kapalbhati, so exhalation exercise, yeah. So try concentrate on only breathing out. There is a vacuum created, air will come in and out. Don't worry, just yeah. So just push out rhythmically. So one per every second. Let's see how far you can go. Okay, next one. So breathe in and then out, and then hold the breath. While you're holding, squeeze your orifices from Lavadhan, Moolban, Janandhan, Udhanban as long as you can. When you can't, then breathe in and feel the air as it comes in along your spine. Yeah. So breathe in through your left nostril, out through your right, in through your right, out to the left, in through the left, out to the right, in to the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, into the right, out to the left, into the left, out to the right, Nadi Shodhan, into the right, out to the left, into the left, to the right, into the right, out to the left, Om Bhurvasvah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. संकल्प है परम पिता परमात्मा, हम अपने बिंदु की निर्वृत्ति के लिए और आपके पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति के लिए अपने पूर्ण शक्ति से आपके शरण में आए, कृपा करके हमारे संपूर्ण दुखों को दूर करके हमें पूर्ण आनंद की प्राप्ति कराइए और आपकी कृपा हमारे ऊपर सदा बनी रहे। ओम प्रतिहारा। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा, मैं चेतन स्वरूप हूँ। मैं पांच महाभूत आकाश वायु जल पृथ्वी, पांच तन्मात्राएं रूप रंग स्पर्श गंध शब्द 10 इंद्रियाँ चित्त अहंकार बुद्धि कुछ नहीं बल्कि मैं शुद्ध आत्मा, मैं चेतन स्वरूप। द बॉडी keeps changing, mind keeps changing, emotions keeps changing, thought keeps changing. But I'm beyond that. I'm not the five primordial elements that makes the body, or the 10 senses that runs this body, or the five subtle elements that are the perceptive powers, or the mind, memory, ego, intelligence. But I'm the divine. I'm the soul. I'm the prana. I'm the life drawn. आत्मा अल्पच है, परमात्मा स्वरज। मैं शुद्ध आत्मा में चेतन स्वरूप, इंट्रोस्पेक्शन, डिटैचमेंट, डिसोसिएशन, धारणा, ध्यान, समाधि, धर्म, लक्षण, अवस्था। सच्चिदानंद, इनडायरेक्ट पाथ, डायरेक्ट। ओम का पहला अर्थ स्वर व्यापक, स्वर शक्तिमान, स्वर अंतर्यामी, जन्मानंद, निर्विकार, नित्य प्रवृत्ति, सृष्टि करता, उसी की स्थिति, प्रार्थना, उपासना। धर्म, अर्थ, काम और मोक्ष की प्राप्ति। ब्राह्मण, क्षत्रिय, वैश्य, शुद्ध, सब एक ही हमारे में ही। नौद्रिव, आकाश, अग्नि, जल, पृथ्वी, हर काल, हर समय, 24 गुण, 33 कोटि या 5 क्रिया। अनंत काल से उपकार अपनी आशीर्वादों की वर्षा कर प्राणी मात्र की संपूर्ण कामनाओं को पूर्ण करते हमारे लिए जो कुछ शुद्धता हित के बिना मांगे स्वयं आए। आपके आचरण में विचल शांति तनानंद का वास, आपके चरण शन के शीतल छाया परम तृप्ति, शाश्वत सुख की उपलब्धि तथा सब अविरचित पदार्थों की प्राप्ति में सच्ची श्रद्धा विश्वास हो। स्थिति, प्रार्थना, उपासना करे। आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक, आध्यात्मिक शक्ति, क्रिएटर, ऑर्गेनाइजर, प्रोटेक्टर, ओमनिशन, ओमनिपोटेंट, generator, operator, protector, maintainer, destroy and restore from eternity to keep showering your blessings. Prayer of wisdom, bless peace, contentment, love and affection, dispel of illness, weakness and worry. May we always remember to sit, pray and submit ourselves. Be like that lotus flower living in this material world, detached, separated from this material world. Remove narrow mind, selfishness, attraction, anger, jealousy, hatred, violence, evil, negativities of our life. ओम का दूसरा संरक्षक, आदि दैविक, आदि भौतिक, आध्यात्मिक, पृथ्वीलोक, वनस्पति, देवलोक, स्थूल शरीर, सूक्ष्म कारण शरीर, gross body, physical, ethereal, subtle body, causal, karmic, pure consciousness, the cosmic vortex, जाके रखो साइया मार सके न कोई, बाल न बाका कर सके। जैसे शीत avenger, protected every plane, 7 within earth, 7 within the ocean, 7 within this body, 7 within the atmosphere. There is no randomness. Everything is coincidence, synchronicity, symphony, harmony, hemostasis. सात्विक गुणों की प्राप्ति, क्षमा, सरलता, स्थिरता, निवृत्ता, अहंकार, चिंता, सब अच्छे गुण हमारी संपत्ति बने। शरीर स्वस्थता, परिपुष्ट मन, सूक्ष्म तथा उन्नत, आत्मा पवित्र सुंदर। आपके संस्पर्श से हमारी सारी शक्तियाँ विकसित, हृदय में दयाता, सहानुभूति, वाणी में मिठास, दृष्टि में प्यार, में बुद्धि तथा ज्ञान से परिपूर्ण करें मेरी व्यक्तित्व महान तथा विशाल। May by all the virtuous qualities of life, forgiveness, simplicity, stability, fearless, humble, the world good qualities be possessed, your body be healthy and strong, mind pure and enlightened, soul divine. Through your blessings come to all our sins, may Allah heart of compassion is in the words be evil and through vision of prayer. May have complete education and wisdom. Om Katisa Shuddhamasi, Buddhamasi, Muktamasi, Niranjanasi, all pure, perfect and complete. Sacrifice, discipline, धर्म, कर्म से ही निर्वाणा की प्राप्ति, अच्छे गुण, कर्म, स्वभाव, ज्ञान, कर्म, उपासना। तत्त्वमसि अहं ब्रह्मास्मि, सच्चिदानंद, संकल्प, मोक्ष, शक्ति, रितम, inertia, negativity, asura, तामसिक स्थिति, राजसिक, चंचलता, पल, monkey mind to monk mind, सात्विक गुणों, सतुगुण, निष्काम, निस्वार्थ भाव। अविद्या, अस्मिता, राग, द्वेष, अग्निवेश, मृत्यु का भय, उल्टा ज्ञान लगाओ, बदले की भावना सब समाप्त हो, काम, क्रोध, लोभ, मोह, मद, माया, मत्सर्य, ईर्ष्या, दृष्टि, कुटिल भावनाओं को दूर, बात, पीत, कफ, श्लेष, में प्राप्ति, जागृत, स्वप्न, सुषुप्ति, तुरिया, तुरियतर, शब्द, वाणी, संकल्प, ध्यान, ज्ञान, नाम, जल, लागली, आकाश, आशात्मक, लोकेशना, प्रतिष्ठा, वितेशना, मैत्री भाव, करुणा, मुद्रा, उपेक्षा की शक्ति, अन्नमय कोश, मनमय कोश, यम, अहिंसा, सत्य, अस्त्य, ब्रह्मचर्य, अपिग्रह, नियम, सब संतोष, तपस्या, ईश्वर परिधान की प्राप्ति, चित्त मूल, विक्षुद, एकाग्र, निर्पदा, योग, चित्त, प्रीति, निरोध, सर्विकल से सर्विचार, सर्वी से नर्वी, संप्रज से संप्रजा, सर्गुण से निर्गुण, सान शिष्म कैवल्य, ध्यान, ध्यान, समाधि, धर्म, लक्षण, अवस्था, संयम, अर्थ, सिद्धि, अनिमा, महिमा, गरिमा, गरिमा, महिमा, प्राप्ति, प्रकम्य, स्तवा, विस्तवा, ओम भू, दुखहर्ता, भुआ, सुखप्रदाता, प्राण स्वरूप परमात्मा, 50 cells, 72,000 नाड़ियाँ, 100 बिलियन न्यूरॉन्स, जगत के उत्पादक प्रकाशमान परमात्मा देव, आपके वर्णीय शेष रूप का ध्यान करते आप हमारी बुद्धि को उत्तम मार्ग में प्रेरित कीजिए। तम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म, ओम सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म, ओम सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंद आनंद, ओम सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंद, सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम ब्रह्म, ओम आनंद। मंत्र चिकित्सम तक चक्षुर्देहितम पुरुषाचुकृत मुच्यत्वशे में शरदशतम जीवे में शरदशतम शुणयाम में शरदशतम प्रभाम में शरदशतम दीन श्याम शरदशतम शरदाशतात्य जागृत दूरमय दैवितिम दैवितम दूरमम ज्योतिषाम ज्योतिरीकम तन्मे मना शिव संकल्पमस्तु। ओम त्र्यंबकम जामहे सुगंधिम पुष्पिवर्धनम उर्वारुकमिव वंदनामृतरम क्षमामितम तेजोमसि तेज बलमसि बलमय देव ओजोमसि ओजोमय देव वीरमसि वीरमय देव तनपाग्नि से तनवम में पाई विद्योदाग्नि से बच्चों में दी। ओम तनो मातर्वम तमें माचित पिता तमें बंधु शिखा तमें विद्याधर विनम तमें सर्वम मम देव देव विश्वानि देव सवितर दलतानि पराश्व यद्दत्तन्ना आश्व हिरण्य गर्भासा वर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जातापति रेके आशीष सदा तारे पितम दयामुतिम कश्मय देवाय विशाभिदेव भूमि आत्मदा फलदाय शिव शिव उपास्य पश्चिम यश्च देवस्य छामृतम यश मृत्यु कश्मय देवाय विशाभिदेव भूमि प्राणत निमिष तुम्हें त्वैकनृजा जगतो भाव या इसे सिद्धिपिदा कश्मयी देवाय विशाभिदेमं येन देवरुग्रा पृथ्वी च दिरा येन स्वास्थवितम येन नाकयोन्तरिक्ष राजशोभिमान कश्मयी देवाय विशाभिदेमं प्रजापतिन तदेतानन्य विश्वाजातानि परिता बाभु कामास्ते जोमस्तन स्वयं श्याम पुतरो रहीनाम सन्नो बंधुजनित सविदाता नम्बुए नानि विश्व यत्र देवामृतमानशान्नाशशिते धामन्न धैर्यन्तम् अग्नेने सुप्तरस्मान् विश्वानि दे ओ यूनानि विद्वान् यदस्मज्जहुरान् में नो भूष्यान्ते नमः मुक्तिं विद्या। ओम नमो शंभवाय च नमो भवाय च नमः शंकराय च मस्कराय च नमः शिवाय च शिवाय। ओम शन्नो मित्र शन वरुणा शन्नो परितो हरिमा शन्नो इंद्रो बृहस्पति शन्नो विष्णु रुक्मा नमो नमस्तमें ब्रह्मादित्यमें प्रतीक्षं ब्रह्मादिशामि रिक्तं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्ममोतु तत् वाक्तरामौतु औतु मामौतु वाक्तं शन्न देवी रविष्टे आपो भवन्तु पीते शन्नो रविशवन्तु। सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो बृहद्देवाशा स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदा स्वस्ति नष्टाशर्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति न बृहस्पतिर्ददातु नः सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। देना तक्तेना भुजिन्ता यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे तथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे। ओम कुर्निविवाहि कर्माणि जिजे विषयतां समायुत्वेति नान्यतिथि अस्ति न कमलीपते नवे। ओम अस्मिन् सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मन्योऽमृता एकदम अनुष्पतेति अनुष्पते। ओम योगे योगे तवास्त्रं वाजे वाजे हवामहे सखा इन्द्रम ऊतयम् अस्तु मा सप्तगमय तमसो ज्योतिर्गमय अमृतमृतं गमय। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमदः पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। देव शान्ति अंतरिक्षं शांति पृथ्वी शांतिरप शांतिरोषधय शांति वनस्पति शांतिर्विश्वे देवा शांति ब्रह्म शांति सर्वं शांति शांतिरिव शांति शम शांतिरिव ओम शांति। ओम कराग्रसे वस्ते लक्ष्मी, कर मध्य सरस्वती, कर मूले तो गोविंदा, प्रभाते कर दर्शन। ओम शांति शांति शांति। धन्यवाद. Thank you for joining. All the best for the week. Keep on and keeping on.